Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So here we are in this video together. The main question we're gonna try to answer is, what are your person's intentions connected to you? So the main clear questions I will be asking is, does the person you're here for, do they have any intentions connected to you? And if yes, what are they? Okay. I will also be using the Prism Oracle to tap into the vibe your person goes in, and I will embody, okay, your person mostly in the video. Okay, so in each deck perhaps you will see me talk in the form of I, but I am embodying your person. Okay, it could be that I'm embodying them completely, as I might embody certain aspects. Okay, so it could be that I will tap into your person and I'll give you the reading, but everything is, divinely orchestrated somehow. Okay, so if you're drawn to this, you can definitely watch them as an energy exchange. If ever it does resonate, I will highly recommend, please, give me a like. Perhaps you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can definitely subscribe if you want to have that energy exchange with me. You're grateful to the readings I do here. You can definitely exchange. Okay, so in the form of just liking, you can also subscribe. If you do find this video, you want to share it, you can do so. Or if you like any of the videos or any of my gurus, like Guru Pashupati Ma Gyan Suvira, the masterclass on female orgasm, or even Sitar for mental health, or Isha Foundation, Sadhguru, and all that kind of stuff, you can do the energy exchange by actually sharing the knowledge, or it doesn't need to be my video too. It could be the people I kind of promote perhaps, but it's not promoting, it's I want to kind of make them available to people who really need it. So in that way, okay. You can also spoil me with a coffee, if you want to donate to me, or spoil me like that, you can definitely do so. You can also just comment, guys. Okay, so you can also comment. That's also an energy exchange. Okay, it doesn't need to be just liking, subscribing, sharing the video, or legit sharing the support things that I share. You can do so too. Okay, so these are methods you can do energy exchange with me, obviously, and with a heart space. Okay, when I'm saying heart space, there's no real shadowy elements, mostly heartfelt lightness. You love it, you're devoted to it, it makes you feel good, you're healing, that kind of stuff. Definitely there's different ways, and I mentioned them. Okay, so as I mentioned, I will be trying to embody your person because I want to give you the approach that you have of this person, but at the same time, you have your own free will, you have your own discernment, you have your own consciousness and subconsciousness elements going, so keep those in mind. Sometimes it's 100% normal if it's not resonating with you, so it's normal. Okay, if it wasn't meant to be heard by you, or it's causing misfortune in your life, just let it go, guys. Okay, don't hold on to it, don't get frustrated with it, guys. It's just a tarot reading. Take it lightly, take it slowly, and just try to take care of yourself. Okay, so don't irritate yourself, don't overthink it, don't obsess over it. It's just let it go. Okay, and sometimes if you feel like I'm triggering you, please stop watching. I am the type of tarot reader that's gonna tell you stop watching. If you're not ready to hear it, you're not ready to hear it. If you want to hear it and you're ready to face it, then do so. okay? And obviously only if it resonates, okay? It could be also about your part, your point of view. It's okay if you needed me to shed light on something about you and you're comfortable facing it, or you're comfortable hearing about it, and you're not gonna get hurt by me, you know, you just see me as a human being, okay? I have my own karma too, okay? I'm doing these things, I'm no better than you. It's just, you know, I'm offering these to the world, you know, like I'm offering it like that because I have my own karma connected to it. Okay, so we're gonna go with 6 decks. There is 2 that I'm gonna warn, it could be 18 plus, okay? It's not meant for young people, teenagers perhaps, yes, but not children. Okay. Okay, so first deck is the Ethereal Visions. It's right over here, this one. Sexy Millennium Thoth is deck 2. It's always the sexy one, okay? So I could be more charismatic here, this one. I could be bachelor, bachelorette. I could be single. Mostly I'm single, but then again, it's not necessarily single people that can be charismatic. It could be married people that are charismatic too, okay? Deck 3 is the Golden Universal. Deck 4 is Rider deck. Deck 4 is Casanova Tarot. This might be a scandalous pile, as it might not be, okay? Don't get me wrong, okay? Lover could be a conservative type of lover, as it might not be, but Casanova was known to be a gigolo, okay? So only connect with it only if you feel like it's mostly a gigolo vibe, but then again, we don't know who the gigolo person is, and obviously the gigolo phase might be a whole lifetime, as it could be just a phase of 1 month, 1 year, 2-3 years, and then I'm over it kind of thing, okay? So keep that in mind. And then we have Tarot Sexual Magic. This one also, it's scandalous, as it could be rated PG-13 or more than 13. It's 18 plus, okay? So these last 2 ones could be 18 plus. This one might, as it might not be, because it's always the sexy Millennium Thoth, I say. So sex is part of the description I give to Millennium Thoth, even though it's not an 18 plus kind of deck, okay? So if you need object, I will give you some. With Ethereal Vision, I always go with a Bible, even though Ethereal Visions is not my Christian pile. But I'm gonna say a Bible, okay? But people who read Bible could be good lovers, as they don't need to be, okay? And Bible, I connected with lovers, mind you, but I know perhaps Bible wise we are not supposed to talk about it, but at the same time, I feel like in the Bible there's so many secrets and there's so much wisdom and just conditioning connected to it. And if you're able to liberate yourself from certain conditions that are implemented there for controlling the masses kind of aspect, I feel like you could be a free-spirited person, an untamable person, and still read the Bible kind of thing, okay? You can sin as much as you want, obviously, but when I'm saying the Bible is just an object, and the approach connected to it is very open, okay? I'm not going very orthodox, or what do you call it, like fixed on a dogma connected to it, okay? So forgive me, but this is all for creation's sake, okay? And I'm not shaming anything. It's just the Bible. I know it's a wisdom book, so that's the key element here. With Millennium Thoth, object, I'll connect with this one. There's a few things I'm gonna express, but the keyword is a crown, okay? The crown, it's put on the forehead, okay? But I also connected it with a lot of like different types of crowns, where there's always like a crystal element in the brow area, okay, in the eyebrow area. And if you're drawn to it, there's a tilak element for Hindus, and you know, like there's different symbols you could put on your brow. That could also be here, but what I'm really channeling, it's this portion is decorated. Be it there's makeup put here, there's design put here, there's legit a crown that's kind of like covering this area as it's a crown. Okay, so it could be design, fashion, as it could be makeup, it could be also royalty, nobility, it could be perhaps luxury kind of stuff. Okay, that's really what I channeled here, this one. It could have something to do with the reading, as it doesn't need to anything to do with the reading, but whatever I'm saying is connected to if you are going to choose it or not. Okay, with the Golden Universal Tarot, this one I always connected with coins. Okay, I don't know why, but the coin, the currency of coin, like I have a vision in this one, and I'll describe to you. It's like there's someone who's kind of like letting loose coins above my head. Okay, but it's not coming on me, it's happening in front of me. Okay, so let's say money is raining kind of thing. If there was a tree, let's say, that had money on it, this one, it would be like that. So I'm sitting in front of a tree, and you know, there's like a sweet strong breeze, and the branches are kind of like dropping coins. Okay, but it's the vision. Okay, but I'm going with a tree and all to keep it more grounded, but the real element is that there's coins, currency, money, but coins in the form of coin, metal, copper, silver. It could even be gold if you want it to be seen like that, but these are coins that are endlessly dropping in front of me. Okay, so this one is really like money, but being let in front of me. So it's like instead of raindrops, this one is coin drops. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm not gonna go more into it. This is just the vision I have. So if you're drawn to it, you go for it. Then we have Rider Tarot. Now this one, it's a very difficult maze. Okay, it's like visualize a big mansion, and this mansion in England somewhere. Okay, I'm really channeling like a England British house, and all of these castles, and in their garden they have like a garden, but there's a labyrinth, and it's a really like difficult one. Okay, so if you don't know it, you haven't grown in that home, or you're not like an heir or like person who grew up in that home, you're gonna get lost. Okay, even with the phone somehow. Okay, it's a very hard maze, this one. That's the object or the vision or the description connected to if you're drawn to feel like choosing this one. With Casanova Tarot, this one, it's a masquerade party, because there's a lot of masks in here, and it's a 18 plus kind of party. Okay, so this one, there's, you know, that when you go to this masquerade party, it's like scandalous, something's gonna happen, you know. If you're eager to have that one night stand, you could have it, as you're not the one night standy type of person. I'm going with these. I'm not sure if it's really gonna resonate, but it's a masquerade party, and an adult version at that. You know, like wine, cheese, grapes, figs, you know, like anything that's aphrodisiac, even chocolate fountains and strawberries and pineapple could be there, and bananas all over the place. Okay, so it's like a sensuous erotic masquerade party. Okay, and deck number 6 with Tarot Sexual Magic, this one, it's gonna go with a condom. Okay, we're gonna go with a condom. Okay, it's not as fancy as Casanova Tarot, unfortunately. This one is more condom, just plain simple condom. Okay, choose with your intuition, or choose the one that you're drawn to the most, and it might be connected with the reading as it might not be, but that is what I was drawn to expressing, so that you can perhaps be drawn to a specific tarot deck. Okay, so that's it, that's all. I'll see you in your pile, okay, in your deck you chose. Timelines are all indicated in the description. You can go in the description under my channel where there's like more information, and you'll find all the yoga tips, etc. As I also comment and I pin it, the timeline, timestamps, timelines, whatever it is. Okay, so deck 1, whoever chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot or the Bible, welcome to my channel. Also, if you're new here, so let me start by just shuffling. The clear question we're gonna ask is, does this woman or man have any intentions connected to you, the viewer? Okay, and if my answer is yes, we'll go further in the form of, you know, what is my intention? Okay, if the main card is more negative, I'm gonna go negative in the form of perhaps there's indifference here, there's disinterest here, there's ignorance sometime here. You know, it could be, sometimes there are people that are ignorant, so they won't have any intentions connected to you because they're ignorant of the possibility, like that. Okay, so does this person have any intentions connected to viewer? So I have the Two Cups in reverse. So, well, my intention is not to be in a partnership with you, not to have like a receptivity connected to you, like that. What's the vibe I go connected to you though? Rest. So this one, I'm more like, my eyes are closed, this one. So my intention and the vibe when you're around me is that I don't see you, technically. I've accepted it, but I'm more compassionate connected to the not wanting. When I'm saying compassionate, it's I don't want to hurt you, but at the same time, I want the boundary to be there. I don't want to connect with you. I don't hate you. This one, I don't hate you. This one, there's no real hate. There's no real anger kind of thing. The anger could manifest only if you're playing with their boundaries and you're not understanding that they are not interested in you romantically. I can get angry, this person. It's just compassionately, I want to respect you, but I'm expecting you to respect me too. Respect my answer. Okay? Your challenge or my challenge connected to you is the Queen of Wands. So perhaps I'm married and I have a wife. This one. And the reason why is that way is the Queen of Cups. Very interesting. I have two female figures here. In the initial phase, you have the Three of Wands in reverse. In the present moment, we have the High Priestess. And then in the near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So, Okay, so there might be two other women here. So I don't know if this person is married and has two wives already. Apart from the viewer. Okay, so I'm considering you as a third person here. Because I myself am not interested, connected to you. I do not have those intentions of being romantically involved or romantically receptive to you. Okay, so I will not be going into the Amoram psyche and the sexual magic. I will give you an advice at the end. Why I'm not receptive to you, I'm not interested, and I'm not, like investing in a relationship with you is because I already have a person who is emotionally fulfilled. So this one is either I'm the married woman here, and I just want you to be aware, if you weren't aware, that I have a husband or a wife, or I might even be lesbian here. Only if you know. Okay, only if you know that I have a partner and this partner is the same sex as me. Okay, and you might not be the same sex as me, as you might be the same sex as me, but connected to you, I don't have those romantic approaches. I'm gonna read this with romance in mind, but I'm gonna also read this two ways, in the form of collaboration or relationship wise. Okay, it doesn't need to be romantic, because the two cups could, the main thing connected to the two cups is for couples and romance, but it could also be in friendship, partnership, and all that kind of stuff. There are some people that don't wish to be friends because, I mean, they're not gonna be receptive. You don't vibe, and sometimes you need to be receptive so that the relationship, the partnership, or the connection works out. If both people are not, compromising or investing in a partnership, friendship, collaboration thing, it's not gonna align well. So we're not gonna be able to align well, work well together, kind of thing, or understand each other emotionally at least. Okay, so there's the two approaches. Okay, so if you weren't approaching me romantically, then it's more in the form of friendship perhaps, or collaboration, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm being more like ignorant, or I'm trying to ignore you, although I have no ill intentions. That's what it is here. I have those two energies I'm tapping into. And by all means, there's free will. If the person doesn't want to be friends with you, you can't force a person to be friends with you. Again, and they have their own reasons, or it's how they roll, or it's to what point they want to kind of like give energy, because this is about energy too, to what point you can play with friendship and acquaintances all the time. Some people, friendship and partnership with other people is not really their priority, and we have to respect that. Not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, just saying you need to respect the person for what they want to do. This is how yours going. So with the Queen of Wands as your challenge or my challenge connected. So I'm going to be channeling this in the form of this is me, and I'm kind of telling you what my intentions are connected to, but technically you're here for the viewers. I'm just embodying your person. So I'm more restful, I'm more chill, but I'm not going to have an eye contact with you. Okay, so it's normal that when you talk with me, I'm not going to look into your eyes. I'm not going to acknowledge you all the time. I'm going to say hi and bye, but not more than that. And if you want me to listen to you, or you want me to kind of like be more receptive towards you, I might not want to do that, because I'm in the vibe of I need to take care of myself. I just, I want to just take it easy. This one, I want to take it easy and not waste my energy, because I need to use my energy or preserve my energy for some other stuff that are happening in my life. We're gonna go like that, okay? So connected to you, why I don't want to show you interest, or I don't want to kind of like be emotionally available to you is perhaps I'm thinking that you're thinking that I'm emotionally interested in you, but I don't want you to think like that. So I'm acting more, not closing the gap necessarily, not looking at you, not smiling all the time in the form of like pleasant and happy to see you, because I don't want you to get the wrong idea that I'm, perhaps interested in you like that. Why? Because I already am emotionally fulfilled. I'm already in a relationship. I'm the wife or the girlfriend of another person. And your challenge or my challenge connected to you is that perhaps it's either I need to be more charismatic and flamboyant, and I need to kind of tap into my Queen of Wands energy. And Queen of Wands energy here means that I need to be more friendlier, more out there, make it all about me and you kind of thing, like radiate perhaps, so that you feel more at ease, so that you feel like you matter in front of me. But at the same time, this one, I'm the emotional type, so when I'm more emotional, like I don't want to be receptive to your, like I don't want to be receptive to you, understand, because I want to preserve my energy and I need to take it easy, because I need to do other stuff outside of work or outside of this relationship. So wherever I see you, be it it's at the church, be it it's this volunteering event, be it it's socializing we're doing, or it's like you're part of the volunteer group, the church group, my scouting group, or whatever group we are part of, or even workplace, I need to preserve my energy, because I'm the emotional type, and you kind of want me to be more charismatic and make it all about me and you kind of thing, but I need to rest. I need to preserve my energy, technically. And this is my intention. So in the initial phase with the Three of Wands is perhaps I didn't want to be part of this new project, or I don't want to start something new, or I have no intention of starting something new connected to you, okay? Which you connected to, or this project you're interested about kind of thing, okay? Because I need to preserve my energy for myself. I have other worries to think about, okay? And the main situation with the High Priestess is to keep my silence. This one, my intention is to keep my silence, be as observant and listening as much as I can, okay? So I'm the type of woman perhaps that just in this time, or in my intention connect you, is to keep my silence and just observe, okay? So, and I'm not I don't want to participate this one, not that much, because I need to preserve my energy for my partnership, for my girlfriend, for my person, this one. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this one in some way, like, I'm ready to work hard, but when I'm saying participate, it's like give as minimum as I could, but still, this one, I don't know what this person does. Perhaps they are very busy, okay? They might be a mother, they might have a partner, they have many things that are happening in this time when you're watching this. And you guys are doing something, or you wish to start something, there's a new project, or you have intentions of being in a partnership with them romantically, but this one does not have those kind of intentions connected to you. So be it I'm single or I'm not, or I have a real partner or I don't, I'm not really, my intention is not to waste my energy here. Why I'm saying waste my energy, it's not to insult you, it's to tell you that my priorities are not the same as yours, okay? So if you have your own priorities, let's say you want to be in a relationship first, and then you want to kind of like, this one, it could be that you have your own agenda, let's say, but you have to understand that I also, as a woman or man, have my own agenda, okay? I know what I want to put my focus on, right? So if you're not part of my focus, I'm not really influenced by you, I'm not interested, or even if we worked hard, there was some flirting sessions, let's say, main thing you need to understand is perhaps even if there was flirting sessions, my intention is not to be in a partnership with you. I don't want to invest in you. I don't want you to commit to me. And even if you have intentions of committing to me, I don't want you to have them. I don't want to lead you on. This one, I'm not interested in leading you on because I have the Three of Wands in reverse. In the present mode, the High Priestess is, I'm going to keep my silence. So if you're feeling like you're talking with me and I'm not responding, it's normal because I don't want to lead you on. Understand? My intention is not to lead you on. Even if you're, invested and you're patient, the intention is to, this one is my intention. With the Emperor, it's sooner or later you're gonna see that my relationship with you is very transactional. Okay, it's transactional, which means that there's nothing more than that. And with the Emperor, this one, it's my intention connects you. So if you're not understanding, even with the compassion I'm showing you, I will show it to you like this. Because these two are very similar, and these two have their own mind made up. Okay, so my mind is that there's not going to be changes here. It's not going to change the way you want it to be. Okay, so if you have intentions of transforming the relationship, leading me on, seducing me, flirting with me, all that kind of stuff, my intention is to show you compassion, be respectful, and get my boundaries set with you, and be patient with you and give you the time to liberate yourself from me, because I have no intention of entangling or bonding myself to you. Okay, no matter which workplace, volunteer, community, partnership kind of thing it is, my intention is not to entangle myself with you. I have my own priorities. I need to focus on them. Okay? This is the truth I'm tapping into. Now, this is partnership. Now, let's say this is work-wise. If it's not you didn't have romantic intentions connected to me, then understand that you want me to be receptive to you, want me to listen to you, but mind you, understand that I'm compassionate connected to you, but I need to take it easy. Okay, the vibe I'm tapping into is that I'm taking it as easy as I need to, because I'm the available type of person, but you should not abuse it, this one. Okay, because my challenge connects to you is that you want me to be more charismatic, you want me to be more action oriented, perhaps do more, perhaps, but in this time and space, my intention connected to the situation is I want to take it slow and I need to make it flow. Okay, it's not about putting myself out there, it's about flowing with the situation as easy as it can be, because I need to preserve my energy. This one, Queen of Cups, is a person that flows like a river. Okay, so if you flow and you take it easy, it's gonna happen easily, and the more you resist, the more you're wasting energy, kind of thing. Understand the perspective. It has nothing to do with you, and don't take it personal, because this person has their own priority. If you understand that I have my own priorities, I have my own life, I have my own likes and dislikes, and it's not about you projecting yourself on me, you won't get hurt. It's just you don't need my validation. You are a whole person as you are. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me, this one. And I'm not gonna force myself to be in an environment that, I'm not gonna get sick. I'm not gonna be entangled, this one. This one, if you want to entangle me, I will show you the Emperor energy. Because I'm showing you compassion and I'm choosing myself, but I'm choosing myself, that's why I'm volunteering. I'm choosing myself, that's why I'm here. But if the behavior or the connection is kind of entangling me more than liberating me in the form of I'm devoting myself to this partnership, collaboration, volunteer, showing up in the relationship here perhaps, but the relationship is external. This one, I don't have a crush on you if you thought I had one. I'm not flirting with you if you thought I was flirting with you. I'm not trying to lead you on if you thought I was trying to lead you on. This one. Okay, it's harsh from another point of view, but this is the truth. If you can't see it, you can't see it. But if it's visible to you, you have to start seeing it. If you were in denial, that is only if you were in denial. Okay? If I'm not looking in your eyes when I'm passing you by, let's say I know you work this place and I see you every Tuesday. Okay? I'm not interested in you. I'm not going to lead you on. I don't want to talk with you, let's say. But I still respect you. I'm showing you compassion, let's say, but you flirted with me several times, or you have like a behavior of coming and looking at me, expecting me to look at you and say hi and smile at you and say how are you kind of thing. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want you to do that, because if I'm not in the mood to talk with you, I'm not in the mood to lead you on, because the more I'm going to start doing it, let's say you're coming and you're trying to say hi to me, I'm looking at you and I'm smiling, but I'm seeing that every time I'm smiling at you and I'm looking at you and I'm saying how are you, you're getting your hopes up. This one, I want to preserve as much my energy, and I don't want to hurt you. Hence why I'm not looking at you. I'm not even saying hi to you, because I'm believing that perhaps I'm leading you on, because I'm observing your behavior. This one, silently, I'm observing your behavior. So I might be assuming things as it might be the truth. But if you're trying to impose yourself and you're not understanding that I want to respect you and I want to show you compassion and I want to untangle myself and liberate you from this, you don't see it, then I'm going to start getting more fiercer. You'll see more frown. You'll see more disciplinary, authoritative gazes from me. Okay, but for now, I'm focusing on something else. You're not one of my priorities, this one, unfortunately. Even if I know you're being patient here, sooner or later, and you're getting burdened, let's say you're working hard connected to it, but my main intention is not to be in a partnership, not to couple myself up with you, not to work on this project with you, or it's not my main intention. This one, I want to flow with it as easy as I can. Okay, so if you want to volunteer, you want someone who's fiercely, action oriented, gonna do everything for you and make this project happen, etc., I might not have those intentions connected to the situation, because my intention is to rest here. Advice for the viewer, is there any? I have several. So you have emotions, you have receptivity, and you have nourishment. Okay, so these are advices for you, the viewer. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Okay? When emotions such as fear and anxiety are intensely felt, they can become trapped in the body. While we are not always aware of them, they manifest in our relationships, our work, and other areas of life. You don't realize how heavy the emotions you carry actually are until you put them down. And that is the beautiful news. You can put them down. Okay, energy healing has been used for thousands of years, but many people today are disconnected from it and are not aware that they can access these holistic practices. You can harness the power of energy healing and unlock the body's natural ability to correct misalignments and imbalances that may lead to physical and emotional symptoms. Dr. Bradley Nelson teaches a process called the emotion code, which gives people the ability to learn how to clear negative, trapped emotions in the body and rid themselves of unseen baggages. Okay? Today, let us try an emotion code exercise to introduce ourselves to the practice of self-healing using energy work. Get comfortable and meditate on what you feel right now. Allow yourself to feel it fully and without judgment. You can do this now with me. The reason some emotions get trapped in the body to begin with is because they went unprocessed. So this is your opportunity to process what it is you are feeling. Really take your time, and once a clear emotion is identified and felt, notice where in the body you feel the emotion. Then put your hand in that spot. Give this area of the body some love like you would a child's scrapped knee. So put your hand on the spot that you feel the emotion trapped. Acknowledge the emotion. Thank it for being there to help you on your path. Now swipe your hand over the spot 3 times and energetically release the emotion, feeling it disappear. Next, rub your hands together until they feel warm and cup your face in the warmth. Thanking your hands for doing this healing work. When you get in touch with disowned emotions, healing can begin. Mantra: I release all emotion that no longer serves me. I step into alignment with the life I desire and deserve. You deserve mutual consent, right? What you desire is harmony, a harmonious relationship. But you have to remember that it needs to be consensual and it needs to be mutual. And this exercise, you can do it several times, and you will observe and you'll see that there's a lot of stored emotions all within your body we're not even aware of. Okay, and you can use your hands to heal. Your own hands, they can. So practice makes perfect, let's say, but you need to go at it slowly and have faith in it, because it really does work. In my case, it does work. But you need to believe in it, work in it, connect with it more. Okay? Now, reciprocity. Okay, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, this is a quote from him. When you switch from a paradigm of self-service to that of helping others, success, value, and purpose will almost always follow in direct response to the goodwill you offer to the world. When you enter into this idea, you inspire the energy of reciprocity, which is a cycle of positive action and an exchange of kindness begetting even more kindness. Even something that may seem mundane, like inputting numbers into a spreadsheet day in and day out, when offered with the intention to serve, shifts into something meaningful and fulfilling. Even something as simple as helping someone with their groceries, opening a door, or offering assistance in what may feel like a small way can have a big impact on someone's life. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Not everyone can be famous, but everyone can be great because greatness is determined by service." In a world where many will admire others for nothing more than being famous, the truth is, 10 years from now, most of us won't be able to name the cast of our favorite reality show, but we'll still remember Mother Teresa and Mahatma Gandhi because of their life's impact and service to humanity. Selflessness withstands the test of time. Every life you touch creates a potential for more kindness to emerge. Reciprocity comes in response to the new cycles you'll inspire through acts of loving kindness. Like the seed of hope that springs from a flower only to sprout roots and allow life to blossom again in time, when you offer a flickering of hope when things may feel hopeless, you help to breed more beauty and love into the world, which is desperately needed. Okay? Every bit of impact you make in your life matters. There's no use in comparing yourself to others when it comes to your own act of kindness and how you choose to give back to the world. There are great souls all over the planet who are changing lives, helping others, planting trees, and regenerating the environment, and we will never get to know their names. Their greatness is measured by the weight of their actions and their ripple of impact, not by the size of their social media following. Take the situation you are dealing with today, or whatever issue may be before you, and dedicate it to the intention of reciprocity. Then watch what happens in the days ahead. Pay it forward, and what comes back to you will be a spiritual treasure that is absolutely priceless. Mantra: I care for the well-being of others. I practice act of selflessness and kindness in assistance to my universal sisters and brothers. So remember, universal sisters and brothers. Not lovers, not wife, not future spouse. Okay? This is the key element I'm really channeling. Okay? I'm saying it for a reason. Because some people might go ahead and believe that kindness needs to be shown, but then again, you will start becoming more entitled because you're expecting that when you're doing kindness, you're going to get who you want as a prize. I'm saying it because, some of us believe like that. Start showing kindness because we expect something in return. The truth, it needs to be mutual, okay? If it's mutual, it's gonna happen. If it's not mutual, you will see there's no real eye contact, there's no real smile, there's no real presence. I will not make my presence available to you. Okay? And it has nothing to do with you again. It's about respect, boundaries. You need to respect the other person's boundaries. It's a big lesson I'm learning too, mind you, okay? I used to play with people's boundaries as a tarot reader, okay? Hence why I needed to kind of sit down and really discern if it's my boundaries that are being played with, or am I playing with other people's boundaries? And that's where I needed to understand that, if I don't want other people to play with my boundaries, I should stop playing with theirs. I'm not them. Okay, even though I'm embodying them here, let's say, I'm not them though. it's clear cut in my head. Okay, guys? But you're new here. So if you're new here, then okay, this is what I'm trying to explain. But if you're not new, let's say you've known me, this is the things that I'm learning every time. You know, because sometimes no boundaries, you go far, you know? So, and it could be very, very triggering to you guys, as it could be very, very triggering to me, myself. Okay? So, nourishment is your third advice card. So, remember to take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. This is 100% true. Okay, so hence why I want you to understand that this person also needs to take care of themselves, because they can't pour from an empty cup. Okay? Because there's a portion of who you're watching this has so many things to deal with outside of this volunteer environment, outside of this relationship, outside of this partnership, this acquaintanceship kind of thing. Okay, like that's why I'm saying, like, I have my own priority list, and I need to preserve my energy for something. Okay, for a portion, at least 45% of the people are watching me. This person might be already like married, a mother figure, and like they have their own things to deal with. I don't know what's happening in their life. Sooner or later you'll hear about it. That's the funny part. It's not funny, but it's what it is. Okay, so these 3 simple words can go a very long way. How are you? Right now, you are being asked to reflect on how you're truly feeling, what you're currently doing to take care of yourself. The nourishment card is here to remind you to practice self-care any way you can. Eat good food, dance, draw, sing, jump, move, treat yourself. It has nothing to do with other people, okay? Now is the time to nurture your mind, body, and soul, and this card is asking you to do something today to fill your cup back up. Okay? There is an ancient Chinese practice that advises leaving 30% in the tank. For example, leaving a party when you are having the most fun, so that you don't completely tap your energy resources and all are still left wanting more. Everyone needs something different in order to feel healthy and whole. So find what works for you and devote yourself to it today. Even if it's just lying or on your back, breathing on the ground, reconnecting with your heart. Okay, it could be very simple. Your intuition knows what you need, so be open to following it. Life is not just about what you do, but how happy you are when you get to participate in each life experience. Therefore, in order to magnetize your dream experiences, you must remember to focus on how your core energy is being sustained and how much happiness you can imbue into your highest intentions. Pulling this card may also serve as a warning that you might be unconsciously on autopilot and missing out on life. Okay, this happens to us all throughout the course of our lives because our brain loves to conserve energy through repetition. Okay, unfortunately, we aren't naturally programmed to always do what's best for us, but instead what's convenient and comfortable. Practice life as a moment-to-moment mastery of presence and awareness. This is much easier done when you have the life force energy to do so. So take today and make it unapologetically yours. Enjoy breathing in life as you experience the best it has to offer. Nourish your heart fully and wholly. Do so. Mantra. I fill my cup with joy and love so that when others need me, I can be fully present and aware. I am worthy of nourishment as a form of self-care. You are. And 100% yes, you are. Okay? But you need to know how to take care of yourself. Okay? Because nobody else will do so. And that's the biggest lesson I also learned in my life. Okay? No one will care. You will receive support. You can prepare yourself to receive the support, but no one truly cares as much as you care. Okay? So if you care about yourself, you're valuable to yourself, the world will care about you. If you don't care about yourself, you don't know how to value yourself, no one is going to care about you. Because that's how you treat yourself. How you treat yourself is how the world is going to treat you. Okay? So that's the biggest lesson I've learned, at least. Okay? Take care and please don't get hurt. Everyone has their own way of living their own life, and everyone has their own priorities. Okay? We need to learn how to respect them and learn how to respect other people's boundaries too. Okay? Take care. Stay safe. Okay? And I'll see you again if you feel like you want to be here again. On my channel, technically. Okay? So if you like, you can subscribe, you can share, you can also check in my description box if you need any tools, be it yoga, gurus, anyone, okay? Like, it could be sitar for mental health too, okay? So I consider Rishabh Rikiram Sharma, this young sitarist, as like a guru, even though he has his own gurus, but he's like a guru for some part, for me, okay? So you have many ways, okay? You have Sattvic movement too, which I would recommend highly because I really am grateful to all that they do. You have Isha Foundation. They teach you free yogas. There are several ones you can get initiated to. They're all free, okay? If you don't want to do the more intense programs, they're all free and offered by the volunteers of Ishas. You have Sattvic movement, you have Sitar for mental health. Mind you, he's not really free, but he does a lot of offering, and if you really are ready to be in his presence, face it, experience it, then you can definitely see his most recent tours. He has one planned for US and England or something, Canada. I mean, there's North America and there's certain European destinations, I think. He's doing them for now. Okay, fall 2026. Okay, you can follow him. That's it. That's all. Take care, and I'll see you again on the next video. If you wish to be here, you're always welcome. Deck 2, whoever chose the sexy Millennium Thoth, welcome. And who chose the crown. Okay, so this one, we're starting like this. So the clear question is, does the person you're here for, do they have any intentions? Do they have any intentions connected to you? And if they do, what is it? Okay. I have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Now, Queen of Swords upright, okay? It's a woman that is very fair and square, okay? It's a woman that chopped a man's head, but the significance of chopping a person's head means it's chopping the ego, the arrogance. And I use the sword for it. So sword could be sharpness of the mind. It could be my own words. It could be the way I express myself. But having it in reverse means that I'm not really being fair and square somehow connect to you, but I'm not hurting you, and I'm going more like ego-wise connected to you. What's the vibe? Success. Okay, so ego-wise could be here because I'm succeeding here, which means that I could be a bit more arrogant because I succeeded here. Well, let me see how the rest of the spread happens, but you have the moon card and upright as my challenge connect to. The reason why is the Two of Cups. of Swords. Okay. You have the Fool card. Okay. Okay. So I succeeded in being in a relationship with you, but it's not really the traditional type. This one, whoever you are. But I feel like I succeeded, and I'm going a bit more ego. Okay, so I'm proud of the fact that I'm your girlfriend or I'm your boyfriend, but this is, I feel more like I'm a woman here, okay? So you could be a man as you could be a woman. Here, any orientation, sexual orientation will do. Okay, I'm just gonna embody the woman or the man here, okay? So I'm feeling very happy and I'm feeling off the roof kind of thing. Okay, so when I'm saying off the roof, it's like I'm really happy, like there's fireworks and all of that. So connected to what is my intention is not to play with your ego. Not to play with your ego, no. Because my intention is to be in a partnership with you. I want to be lovers this one. I want to focus more on the, you know, growing romantically. Okay? So I'll say congratulations because this is how I'm feeling this one. I would feel like I'm happy. I'm officially in a relationship with a good catch. At least the person I wanted to be in a relationship with, I am with them. I'm with you this one. This one I'm happy that I'm in a relationship with you. I'm happy that we chose each other. I was chosen, or at least it was mutual, because I feel very successful. Okay? But in the initial phase, my intention was to... My Two of Swords is my denial card. But here, like, I want to balance it out as much as I can. So my headspace, because the moon is the mind. Okay, so in Kabbalah, the moon is the mind. Okay? Even though it's not really it, but the moon is considered also the mind here, the back of the head. Okay, and I have like the crescent moon here, and I have the crescent moon here, and you have the Libra sign there. This one, I'm doing everything to make this relationship work, because I feel validated. And it's not a bad thing when I'm saying I feel validated in a relationship. This is normal. You can be happy to be able to have a successful partnership. So be it you were a person I was interested in or not, but you were a person I was interested in, and I'm very happy that my love is reciprocated. This one. And so I don't want to play with your ego this one. I'm not using the sharpness of my mind to hurt you, technically. So my intention perhaps could be that I'm not going to use my tongue, my words, to play with your ego. My challenge is to kind of... Okay. Women in general have a sharp mind and a sharp tongue, okay? And they can trigger a man easily, okay? But in the beginning of a relationship, or in the relationship in general, we will keep our silence because that's a masterful skill we can master technically in a relationship, because men don't want to hear things that will hurt their ego in reality. Okay, you don't like it, it's not pleasing, right? And if I'm satisfied with my partnership, with you. I'm not gonna say words that are gonna trigger you. Kind of thing. This one is more, I'm focusing more on keeping the relationship going, let's say, but not be sharp-minded or not be strategic or not approach this from a higher perspective. Because the Queen of Swords energy is like a person that doubts a lot, or they have a lot of doubt. Hence why, like, you know, they use their sharpness to play with a person's ego, because you need to be humble in front of me if I'm the Queen of Swords. Okay? But if I'm in a partnership with you, I can't use this authoritative dynamics with you, because I'm meeting you eye to eye. You know, like dolphins are facing each other, connected to the lotus. So this one, be it we got married or we're recently in a relationship and I'm really happy, my intention technically is not to use my words, my sharp mind, my doubts in this relationship. Why? Because I want to face you eye to eye, and I want to focus on the partnership growth. Okay? I want to grow properly. And I'm kind of facing in the form of, you're a dolphin, I'm a dolphin. And dolphins are more like, you know, compassionate, friendly, you know, go along, travel together, helping out each other, kind of dynamics. Okay? But the challenge being the moon card. The moon, it's emotions. Okay, it's a lot of emotions, it's a lot of subconscious mind. So there's a lot about us that we need to figure out still, right? Because you're unknown to me, I'm unknown to you, and every day we change, right? We're not objects, you know, we're not dolls. We have emotions, we have new things we're learning, we're growing, we you know, we're working, kind of stuff. Okay, so there's always ups and downs in a human's life, but obviously there's growth, right? So this one, the subconscious part, because we don't know if you're going to trigger me or not in this relationship, in this partnership. Yes, we're happy, we've succeeded, we're established a relationship, or we just recently got married, but at the same time, you know, not everything is aligned. You know, we're human beings, okay? Like, the aligned people are the ones that are more like people that are very disciplined and do yoga every day, kind of stuff. Okay, so if you don't have those practices, it's normal, but at least you're in a partnership. We're not married yet, so I don't know if we are the committal type or we are the more traditional type, but having the Hierophant in reverse is perhaps for now it's not serious, but I'm happy that you proposed to me, or you proposed to go steady, you wanted to officialize the relationship, you chose me, let's say, you asked me out on a date, or we did so, kind of stuff. Okay, so in the initial phase, in some way, my intention was to be a bit blind, okay, be a bit in denial of certain things. Okay, so even if you were telling me certain truths, I was ignoring them a bit. Okay, so if you gave me red flag signals, I did ignore them a bit. In the present moment, with the Fool card, I'm ready to start new on this journey. Okay, and then in the near future with the Empress card, I am feeling very happy that, you know, you made me your girlfriend, or like I'm in a partnership, or you want to found a family with me, or you are gonna get married with me. Okay, so if you're the type that's gonna adjust to me, okay, as it could be that you are serious about me, this one, you could be, but why did I have the Hierophant then? Can a card please explain the Hierophant? Okay, so for now, you're not 100% serious, but you're pretty serious a bit, okay? But you wanna test them out a bit, get to know them. This is about you. Let me just embody the woman here. The woman feels very successful. She's very happy that you chose her, or you're investing in her, or you mutually guys like each other, and she feels like she has a good partner. You vibe to her. Like if I'm a dolphin energy, you were more like a dolphin energy for me. Okay, so if my embodiment, I'm the friendly, popular, compassionate, happy-go-jolly, joyful, stable type of woman, let's say, you're coming and showing up in my approach, in my perception, as the partner who's like friendly, compassionate, full of energy, wishes to travel, explore things, is curious, kind of thing. Okay, so I'm seeing you like that. My challenge, Joe, which I might be aware as I might not be, is the unknown aspect. The part of you and me, or this partnership, that I need to discover. Because the moon also is the subconscious portion. It's like the ocean. Okay, under the ocean is very deep, you know. It's very, very deep. And it's connected with the moon. Okay? And it could also be mental aspects. Okay? Part of the mind. That's subconscious. But keep it like that. So in initial phase, there was a lot of portions or parts that, you know, because I wanted to approach you in a more balanced way, I'm closing an eye on certain things. Be it I'm doing it consciously or subconsciously, it's out of my, you know, I'm not able to grasp that as a tarot reader, but for some part, my intention was to kind of be in denial of certain stuff. Okay, so this one, I'm more in denial. I was in denial. I was a bit ignorant, or at least if you were talking about certain things, I was in denial connected to those red flags or signs that you gave me. Perhaps I didn't see them well. I'm in denial phase a bit. That's the truth. Even if you gave me red flags, I was more focused on being in a relationship with you more than the red flags you were talking about. It would click, perhaps, sooner or later in the relationship. If you want me to say it like that, that's it, okay? And then with the Fool card, I'm really down for it, okay? Like, I'm happy, and it's a new beginning, and I'm looking forward to it, okay? I'm looking forward to the changes. I'm eager. And then with the Empress card, this one, there's, you know, I'm feeling like I'm entitled here, you know, like, but yeah, I'm more entitled here because I'm going a bit more ego-wise. Like, my ego feels satisfied because I'm able to be in a partnership. Like, when people ask me if I'm single or not, I'm happy to say that I'm no longer single, you know, or I'm happy to say you're my partner, or I'm happy to say that I'm in a partnership, I'm not single, kind of thing. Okay? It's like that. This is what I tapped into. Okay? You'll be the judge here if I channeled this properly or not. You know it. You can comment down below. Okay? But this is my intention. So, what else can I give you regarding your partner's psychology connected to love? So, beautiful face. So, this one, how I'm like in a relationship. So, you'll see me mostly observing your face. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. This one, it's a woman that's very happy that she was able to attract you. Okay, so you're considered a very good catch for her. Okay, so you are like the way she likes men to be. Okay, be it she's in denial of the red flags you mentioned or not. Okay, so what's my real intention? Connect just attract you more. I want to be more attractive. So you'll see, I'll be more attractive. I'll be more perked up. My hair will be done. My makeup is perfect. My nails are perfect, you know, everything's perfect about me because I want to attract you. Okay, if I'm a woman and I'm interested in you and I'm really, really happy that you are like my girlfriend or my boyfriend, like I'm really happy. Okay, so I'm very like satisfied this one. I feel like I've succeeded. You know, it's like a big thumbs up for me. I feel like my parents will be proud of me. I'm proud of myself this one because you chose me, or it was mutual, or like I have a partner like you. And then a beautiful face. So this one, look, like my psychology here is to apply. I mean, look, you'll know if I'm like this. I feel like this woman will put a lot more makeup than usual because she wants to be beautiful for you, because her main intention in this time is to make you look at her as much as she can, to have a partnership with you, to get married, be proposed to, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this one I'm really going there. Okay. Okay, so if you need to discover if she's the type you're gonna commit to, please do so. Okay, and don't play with her, because this is normal. Every woman will start doing this. They're feeling like they have something to look forward to. Oh god, I'm so happy this one. I'm so happy. I feel successful. So you'll see me, like I'm putting more makeup, I take care of myself, my dress is perfect, you know, my nails are perfect, my, like the cologne, the perfume, everything. I want to attract you as much as I can, because I want to be your wife. That's my intention. I want to be your wife. Damn. Yes, I want to be your wife. Okay, so this one, I don't know why I'm reading this. This is 100% every woman, okay? Like, even me, I feel like will do this. Because we want to please the men, you know? We want to encourage the men to choose us as their wife. And unfortunately, if we like you, let's say, like look, I'll tell you something. My mom, this is between me and my mom, but it's like if you need a woman's point of view. Some like legends say that out of 5, okay, like 10, not 10, 5. Like if you have 3 characteristics that you like in a man, you have to take him. Okay? Not 10, 5. So if, let's say, out of 5 character, like things like bad habits, red flags that you've shown me, if you have 3 good ones and I can tolerate the other 2, let's say, we're assuming, we don't know who you are, and if you are serious or you're searching to be in a partnership, let's say, and I'm the successful person here and you were like, it was mutual, let's say it worked out, I want to become your wife because I'm considering you a good option. Because out of 5, you have 3 good ones, 2 bad ones that I can perhaps tolerate, kind of thing. Okay? But there are some people that do, instead of 5, they do 10, like me. Out of 10, if I like you 7 things and I'm able to tolerate 3, you're good. You know, but still, depends on the woman, the priorities of the woman. But this one, it's a woman that feels successful, that you chose her. Or at least you chose to give her a chance. This one. I don't know how much power she has over you, or, I mean, this one, I don't have power over you. I'm not showing you my powerful side. I'm showing you You're not seeing the Queen of Swords energy. My intention is not to show you my Queen of Swords, but mind you, again, I am the Queen of Swords. Okay, keep that in mind. Because my intention is not to show up as the Queen of Swords. Every woman has a sharp tongue. Be it she's the shy type or not, she still has a sharp tongue. Okay? As long as you don't touch my tail, because women are very emotional, like they like an ocean. Okay? Yeah. Happy wife, happy life. If you're gonna choose her as a marriage partner, because she wants to be your wife. Okay? That's her intention. Her intention is to become your wife. Okay, so advice for the viewer. You have partnership, protection, and friction. So love conquers all. Let us choose surrender to love. To be in partnership is to be in union, but it requires clear communication and patience. Partnerships can exist in a multitude of ways. Are you being the best partner to yourself right now? Are you being the best partner to your loved ones, to your family, to your business acquaintances? This card is asking you to meditate on what kind of responsibility you are taking in regards to how you are showing up as a partner. You are being led to reflect on partnership because there might be something that you are seeking an answer for that requires more commitment. Be committed to being a better partner to yourself and to those around you, and watch your relationships blossom. I commit to honesty, humility, and being the best partner I can be. May it be, okay? If you want it, I want it all for you. Because this one seems to be very happy and excited about it. I don't know to what point you're excited and happy about it yourself. So protection. The best lightning rod for your protection is your own spine. Lectures and biographical sketches. Ralph Waldo Emerson. So whenever you're feeling vulnerable to negativity, it is important to seek protection. You can do so through meditation, praying to your angels, guides, and ancestors. Protection also requires you to look internally and connect with your intuition. Begin trusting, observing, and listening to the voice inside. Call in whatever spiritual forces that align with your beliefs and remain diligent in your efforts towards peaceful resolve. Sometimes the difficulties you face can be great teachers, yet other times you may be facing an energetic blockage. It's important to recognize the differences so you understand when to have grace through conflict and when to pick up your metaphysical sword and armor. Mantra. I'm protected by forces of love and light, and in this protection, I'm able to discern what is actually mine and what isn't my fight. Interesting. Yeah, sometimes because if you're entering a situation where it's not even yours to begin with, but you're going in it, you should just choose your battles connected to it. And it's true. Sometimes when you feel vulnerable to negativity, it is normal and it's important to seek protection. Okay? You can protect yourself too. Okay, this one, if you didn't know, it gave you the tools. And then we have 88, which is a lucky number for me. But then again, friction. If you are irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished? Okay. Okay. The Buddha often spoke of how our mental fetters or attachments are the source of the human plight, of suffering, shackling us to the infinite phases of life, birth, death, and rebirth. This ongoing cycle, which is called samsara in Hindu and Buddhist tradition, spins the human soul through rotation of lives and lessons which are meant to aid us on our quest towards enlightenment. Each transmigration and transformation of life is a piece of a greater puzzle, fighting together what is yet to be resolved through revolution and greater resolution. Each reincarnation is a response to how we're imprinted time with our choices. The goal is to merge with nirvana as we expel the mistakes of our past and path and exorcise our inner demons. We are here on this earth experiencing our unique, precious lives for purposes that can at times be a puzzle with an infinite number of pieces that seem challenging to piece together. If we view each moment as a metaphor, the story of our lives become a history riddled with myths of our making, and each chapter carries consciousness closer to greater phases of creation. Love, anger, sadness, fear, doubt, beauty, and joy all take on new meaning. With a metaphorical mindset, we can view the gradients of our humanity as teachers meant to give light to the spaces of darkness within our spirit that needs to be better understood. Friction as a teaching card asks us to see where in life we can take what feels abrasive and find the diamond within the coal. This is really hard though. Okay, this card, it's a hard card for me. It's easily said than done, but this is so like you need to be shaped by life. Technically, that's what it's. So, simultaneously, within this teaching, we are asked to breathe deeply into what may feel out of focus and have faith that a greater picture will emerge through time and directed intention. In order for a match to be lit, it must strike against an opposing force strong enough to ignite a spark. Dominoes tumble only after the first is pushed. For a gemstone to emerge from a rock, it must first be tumbled. Magnificent statues materialize from marble only after what is not meant to be is chipped away. Allow friction to polish your mirror today, and reflect more deeply on how contrast may actually be a great tool of liberation, while also remembering peace will inevitably emerge just as all lessons piece themselves together in time. Mantra. Friction can be a force for freedom, found through time and experience. I allow my inner and outer mirror to reflect authentic beauty amidst the unclear and mysterious. Good luck, my love. Okay? Good luck. That's all I can say. This is the hardest part of spirituality for me. Okay? To get polished like with life, I feel it's the hardest because you need to surrender to it, you know? And have faith still when it seems very hard to go through. But it's how you let go, right? Kind of thing. Okay, so congratulations for some of you if you really like this girl and you know you have good intentions towards them. She's really looking forward to it. Okay. She's looking forward to becoming your wife. That's her intention. Okay? If it's meant to be, it will be, right? But, yeah. Focus on protecting yourself from negativity and, you know, allowing the bits and pieces that need to be released to go. And what else do we have? Focus on the partnership. Being the best version of yourself, for yourself first, and then your family, and then your partnerships. Best of luck. Okay? Good luck. That's it. That's all. Take care. Till next time. Now, deck 3, whoever chose Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy. This one is the tree with all the money. Material, metal, coins raining over us, okay? But there's a song. It's, I love that song, okay? And I'm channeling it now. But, you know, it's not connected with the coins, but Rain Over Me, okay, is the word. It's a song title by Pitbull and Mark Anthony, okay. I love the lyrics of that song, and I love the dynamic of that song. And when I was kind of like channeling the coins that were legit falling down, that song came into mind, okay? And there's a like a I, okay? But I could be me, or it could be like ow, but ow is different. So this one, there's a lot of money flow here, could be, and we're having fun. I love that song because I have so much fun and I sing along with it personally. And I'm tapping into it, that's why I'm sharing it, but it's, I need to tell you something. That's why I'm saying it like this. Okay, so you have the Emperor card in reverse. What's my intention connects you? And you have the, very interesting that I have these two cards here. Okay, what's my intention? Even though I'm saying this, money is not my intention, guys. That's what's funny. Money is not my intention. You think it might be, but it's not. My challenge is the Four of Swords. I don't know why, but I channel death of a friend. The reason why is that way is the Two Swords. In the initial, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse again. Connected to, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is a Pentacle card. And then we have Four of Pentacles. This one, I don't know if the person you're here for is loaded with money or you're loaded with money. But my concern is not money. It's collaboration. The vibe I go in, okay? So I'm going to embody your person here. Reflection. This one, your person is more, humbler than they seem. Okay, be it it's a friend, it's a partner, it's a colleague, it's a person that you're kind of doing business with. They have the skill, mind you. Okay, so if I had the Chariot card, but connected to you, their intention is not to get on the throne. Okay, so if you're a CEO of a company, or you're like a partner, or you guys have like shareholdings, I don't know why. Okay, that's one, like, I'm really channeling, like, we might be CEOs, or we might be kind of like vice executives, or like we're part of the board of the, what do you call them, shareholders, technically, the board of directors and all that kind of stuff, you know, like in corporations, or like Bitcoin and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't know who you are watching me as. You might be a simple person, as you might be one person on the chair somewhere, but here, this one, I don't want the throne. Because I'm on reflecting mode. Okay, so my intention is not the ambition of the throne. And my intention also is not connected on having my own, like, my own sustainable portion. This one, I'm not competing for the throne. I'm not competing for the throne. I don't want the throne. I'm blind. Why am I not ambitious here? I'm not ambitious, guys. Okay, like, I don't have ambition here. For money, fame, control, position, promotion, all of that. I don't know. Because either there's a person who's a close member of mine, that of a friend, okay? So this one, it could be me, myself, connected to death. I want to have a humble death, okay? That's one thing. Because the Four of Swords here, if you look into this picture, so it's a knight that died, but he has both his hands folded, like together, and there's like a picture of, you know, surrender and death in general. But this one is not dead, but it's like conscious surrendering, humble surrendering, resting kind of thing. So it's either I need rest in my life. Okay, so in this time, just understand, I'm not competing for the throne. I'm not competing for that position you want, perhaps. And I'm not seeking on kind of like acting strategically. Because the thing I channel this one is, if I'm a person who buys a lot of shares, or I'm kind of like a person with power in an environment, or I have the power to buy stuff, okay, I kind of have big stocks, like a big amounts of shareholds. I'm a shareholder. This one could be. What am I saying? I might be a shareholder here, okay, and I might have a big chunk of it, but I'm on reflective mode right now. In this present moment, I don't have ambitions, okay. I don't have ambitions. I don't have like my own agenda here. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, it's a person that has their own agenda, but at the same time, they have the land, they have like a sustainable company kind of thing. I have a way of sustaining the money flow, let's say, if we're going money wise, because we started off with money anyways, this one. So this one, I don't have intentions of separating myself from the company, if that's what you are worried about. I don't have intentions of sitting on the throne either. So you have to discern this much, okay, guys? If this is not true, please, like, do your own researches. If you're on a throne or something, I don't know, like, who I'm talking to, but please don't rely on what I'm saying. Rely on facts, okay? But I'm just channeling it here because I'm tapping into it. And also, perhaps there is a person, a family member, a person, or someone is diagnosed with something, okay? And it might be a severe situation, and like it's a lesson for me to learn, okay? So there are some people that, you know, like they have a lot of power, but then again, a family member is sick, and it's like it's a humbling situation. It's not easy, guys. Like it's you know, I don't know, but this one is the death of a friend. Now it could be that the death of a friend has impacted them immensely. It could be like there's something that's humbling them, or their challenge right now is to rest. Perhaps I need to rest. This one I need to take care of myself. It could also be that I'm diagnosed something, hopefully not, but I might be sick, but at the same time I have this card here. So this one, okay, and you have the death card underneath. Okay, so this one, it could also be sickness or disease, as it's about somebody else, okay? That's why I'm reflecting a lot, because this one, if you're sick and you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes through your head when you're sick, okay? When you're in disease, when you have a disease or you have something that's really like touching your health, you're gonna reflect a lot about certain stuff. That's for sure. That's part of the cycle here. Okay. So this one, I'm not sure. I don't want to give you bad news, as it could be good news. I have no idea from which point of view you're looking at this. But this one, it's not really like focused on money. Even though it has a lot of money, it's focusing more on its own dilemma. It's in denial, because this one, it needs to go internal. When you're sick or when someone's dying, there's a lot of internal activity happening. Want it or not, we're going internal, so we're blind. We're gonna start becoming blind to the external world because we need to go internal. It doesn't need to be a denial card. This one, it could be a card of needing to go internal, needing to meditate a lot, needing to understand where the issues were, what to do, what to learn, what can be done, kind of stuff. Yeah, because this one, I really need to rest, or I need the leave of absence, the leave something of the sort. And in the initial phase, what was my intention? It was never to sit there, okay? So my intention was never to sit on the throne, guys. This one, never from the start. Perhaps in the present moment, I need to collaborate here. I need to overlook certain stuff. You know, like I'm reevaluating certain things, but reevaluating. And then in the near future with the Four of Pentacles, look, I'm not the greedy type. This one, like, I was never perhaps greedy with money, or if I was greedy with money, I'm no longer that greedy with money. Because I need to go internal, this one. Want it or not, I need to go internal. Something, be it it's a big situation or a small one, right now my intention is to not be on the throne. Like, I can't take on responsibilities, not a lot. I don't want that position of responsibility, perhaps. This one. And advice for you, the viewer, just give me one card, please. One card. I just need one, please. Just one. For what needs to be said. Okay. 1. Okay, this is number 1, as it's 1. But this is the card you guys had. And there's a lot of red card here. Circles and triangle. 1, 4, 4. You learn by reading, but understand by love. Shams Tabriz. Rumi's partner. Ubuntu is a Nguni Bantu term that recognizes the interconnectedness of humanity. I am because we are, or humanity toward others. begs us to remember that the nature of our humanness is inextricably linked. Oftentimes, when we search for answers, we forget how much we already know. Simply by looking within, we can be reminded of the interconnectivity that we all have with one another. Once we connect to this consciousness and drop into absolute harmony, the answers will rise. The connection that we have with nature, humanity, and everything within consciousness is one. Remember your power and deep connection to everything and everyone, and allow that awareness to shine. Yeah, it was a very humbling reading because it started off by money, you know, like money flowing and all, even money coming down. But the funny thing was, it's not about money finally, about the reading, because it's part of life. So this person might be humble, or they're going through a phase of humility. And, you know, it's like that. That's what I channeled here. We are one and I am one. This is the mantra. We are one and I am one. Because we are. So we are one and I am because we are. As I connect with my inner light, I remind others to remember who they are. So this one perhaps is the person, by connecting to their inner light, reminds you of who you are too, could be. So this one, it could be that it's a very humbling reading for all of us. Be it it's disease or it's about death itself. You know, when you die, you won't bring any of those monies with you. That's the funny part. You know, that's the humbling part too. For this person whose money perhaps doesn't really care about the money. Because they know they're not going to bring the money with them once they die. So it could be a big lesson for you to understand that, you know, you're not going to bring the money with you. So at the end, it's important to go within, could be. That's what I'm getting, okay? And rain over me could also be like a symbol of money, but it's also abundance, because rain is water, but rain is nature's gift. So it could have many meanings, because rain over me, I love that song because it's legit rain over me. From a young age, I always liked to, you know, always go under the rain, but I never did so. But, you know, like, you can take shower, just, it's such a blessing. When it rains, you can take shower, you know. And it kind of activates the sexual energy too, because musk is after the rain hits the earth. Musk, you know, mud and all. So it's a lot to do with, you know, sensuality and receptivity, but all of this is also linked with the earth, and earth is the matter, you know, it's manifestation, but earth doesn't have an infinite, it ends, it transforms. You were born that we're gonna die soon anyways, sooner or later. It's one life we have, and then the next afterwards. But, you know, that's what it is. I'm just gonna stop talking. Take care, and thank you very much for being here, consulting me perhaps, or entertaining yourself with me. Whichever way it is, you're always welcome. Okay, take care, stay safe, healthy, take care of yourself. Deck 4, whoever chose the Rider deck. So this one is in England. Let's say there's a big maze and it's pretty intense, because you can definitely get lost even with a phone. Very interesting. So let's just get the question clear. The question is, does this woman or this man that the viewer is watching here for, do they have any intentions connected to them? Okay, so the viewer, for the person they came here. So it's about the person the viewer came here for. they have any intentions towards them. I'm the person you came here for, so I'm gonna embody the person. Okay, so do I have any intentions connected to you? And if I do, what are they? I don't have intentions. This is the sad news here. The vibe I go in, sweetness. But it came in reverse. I said I'm gonna take the vibe cards upright though. So I will honor what my my programming was. My challenge is the Emperor card. The reason why it's that way is the Devil card. In the initial phase, in the initial phase, they have the Seven of Cups. In the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups. And then in the near future, you have the Hermit card. Okay. Okay, we have the Devil card and okay, the vibe connected to you is sweetness. Okay, and the main situation is the Eight of Wands, but in reverse. So there is no real intention. The intention is not to be spontaneous. The intention is not to do things in a fast way. I'm not gonna do spontaneous actions. Why? Because with the Devil card, it's either that I'm aware that you're tied to me or bound to me, this one. Are you bound to me? Okay. I'm gonna say something about me. Okay, I'm the person you're here for. I might be more delusional. And I'm more egoistic. Okay? I'm all about projection. I'm all about controlling, exchanging, lust, greed, those kind of stuff. And the connection, like the vibe connect you, is that I'm going sweetness. Okay, so I have a soft spot for you, but you know, it's like that. I'm not going internal, Joe. This one, there's a delusion, or in the past, I was delusional connected to you. In the present moment, I'm giving up on the situation. And then in the near future, I'm not going internal though. This one, like that. So I have a soft spot for you. I'm giving up on you because perhaps you do want me to give up on you, or it's in some way. But the viewer, who's the viewer? Okay, so I'm gonna go with my cards. If you're a woman here connected to this man, you don't want to juggle them and you don't want to be associated with them. Okay, so you want to dissociate, you don't want to connect, and you want to be in denial of certain stuff. Okay, so you don't connect with them. So just so you know, connected to their intentions is that they're not going to be spontaneous with you, they're not going to talk with you, they're not going to act towards you. Why? Because this one, unfortunately, they're very egoistic perhaps, so if you're not connecting with them, they're not gonna connect with you, kind of thing, you know. So it's like, if you don't like I might have sweet feelings towards you, but if you're ignoring me, I'm gonna ignore you. This one is, I'm mirroring everything you're doing, and look, the devil card being here, it's still a lustful card, okay? It's like a shadowy card, and I can't, you know, it's like a major arcana, and his challenge or her challenge connected to the situation is the Emperor. Be more responsible here. Not be focused by greed, shadow, lust, all that kind of stuff. This is interesting because I have the devil card as the main reason, and then I have sweetness. I had it in reverse. Should I take it? Okay, I will take the sweetness in reverse, even though this is not how I programmed the cards. But it came in reverse, I saw it in reverse, I switched it, but I'm following my intuition, we're gonna keep it in reverse. So I don't have sweet feelings for you in this time. Okay, that's good. That's the truth. So just understand that I don't have sweet feelings connected to you, hence why, like, I'm not spontaneous connected to you. My intention is not to talk with you, interact with you, see you, come towards you, kind of stuff. Why? Because I'm an arrogant son of a bitch. Okay, so I'm the type of person that it's about me, and you know, like things happen as I want them to happen, and I'm all about like dark energy. Okay, so this one, there's a lot of dark energy around this man or this woman. Okay, and their challenge, technically connected to you, is to be more responsible, more wiser, approach you more wisely, and be more grounded. Okay, be more grounded, more. I'm not gonna say ambitious, but sit on their throne, kind of thing. This one, they're showing up more as the devil than as the Emperor. Okay, devil is lust, sex, dark energy, curses, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyways, in the initial phase, how they felt, that what was their intention. This one, look, they had options, and they had focused on one option. You might have been an option of theirs, but again, they're operating from a shadow way. I don't know. This one is a person that has a big shadow. Okay, so there's like a darkness connected to them. And they had their eyes on you for a while, but now in the present moment, they're really like uninterested. So they've given up on the situation. And then in the near future with the Hermit card, they're not following their inner light connected to. This one, I have a lot more shadow, I have a lot more projection happening. I'm more the type that projects. okay? And I don't have sweet feelings connected to you. I don't have them anymore, or from the start I never had any, okay? So this one, I never had any sweet emotions connected to you. I don't have any intentions connected to you. Why? Because I'm the more shadowy type of person. I'm more selfish, this one. I'm the more selfish person. I'm not the responsible type. Okay, so my challenge is to be more responsible, or is to kind of be more humbler, integrity focused, or in charge energy, but the wiser person there, technically. So it's like that. Okay, so this one with the Hermit card in reverse, there's no real inner light. This one is a person that's a bit stuck in their shadow. Forget the curses and all that kind of stuff. It's not gonna work because my intention is not connected with you anymore. It's not connected to you. And even when it was connected to you, it was more delusional. Okay? This one, the labyrinth that's intense, that you can get lost in, it's about this person. Okay? So this person is lost in their own labyrinth. Okay? So Pan is part of the labyrinth, right? It's the subconscious, it's the shadow. And the person, unfortunately, is still stuck in the labyrinth. I'm stuck in my own labyrinth, this one. I can't harm other people, even if I want to. Because I'm stuck in a maze. It's not clear. I need to navigate my own inner compass, kind of thing. I got lost. I'm supposed to keep track, right? Be more aware of myself. Unfortunately, I'm not aware of this one. This one, there's a lot of delusion. There's a lot of fantasy. There's a lot of like ungroundedness. And even if Pan is the grounded energy, it's more focused on like the reverse side of it, you know? So I don't know. Usually it's more positive, but this one I feel like I'm lost more inside the maze. Connected to you, if I'm lost in the maze, nothing is gonna happen anyways. Kind of thing. Okay, so for you, advice. Like, I'm not afraid. I wouldn't be afraid of this person because this person is more lost in themselves. They can't harm other people outside. Even if I wanted to, I'm still gonna feel confused a bit. Because till the end with the Hermit card in reverse, I'm still not like going into, like, I'm not figuring things out. I'm not following my inner compass. Okay? Not following my own light. I'm stuck in darkness still. You have Deja Vu, which is 60. 1 second. Once upon a time, I dreamed I was a butterfly, conscious only of my happiness as a butterfly, unaware that I was myself. Soon I awakened, and there I was, veritably myself again. Now I do not know whether I was then a man dreaming I was a butterfly, or whether I am now a butterfly dreaming I am a man. Zhuangzi. Okay, have you ever found yourself caught in a moment that feels both incredibly foreign and familiar? Like a scene from a dream trickling into reality, of a drop of rain from the cloud of the collective consciousness meeting your skin, and awakening sensation. Where did this moment come from? Has this happened before? So deja vu translates to already seen, and if this card is being called into your reality, it may be time to pause and reflect on moments that have recently happened where you may have felt as though you've sliced into the breath of time. When deja vu presents itself in your experience, take note of when it is happening, while also taking inventory of what is at the forefront of your consciousness. Who has this happened with, and what feels so significant about the moment? Is there a common theme in the familiarity? Are you considering a big change like a new job or a move out of state? What is your current baseline of emotion and feeling? Have you connected with a new potential partner, either romantically or in business? Is your life generally in harmony or discord? What are you currently desiring that is echoing out into the universe? How are your thoughts reflecting in your reality, and how are they affecting your day-to-day experience? Deja vu is like the sense of calm before the storm. The changes in air, temperature, and pressure that allow us to prepare for the thunder and lightning, the insight before the shift, the umbrella before the rain. Whatever the weather may be, pause and meditate on whether this is the path you feel you are truly being called to move towards, and prepare accordingly. Eventually, a rainbow will appear and offer its own alchemical gold through the wisdom and insight gathered in this passage of time. Mantra. I trust the invisible whispers which offer guidance on my path. I choose to merge with the timeline that is meant to serve my highest good. So this is your advice. Okay? Reflect more about your own thoughts and how like your dreams or your deja vu periods could be linked with your thoughts, the harmony element in your life, and all. Okay, so deja vu, it's like a preparation element. Sometimes you just need to go through it too, or it's something you need to wake up. It's like a karmic seed, perhaps. Okay, so there's so much more to it, but I'm gonna end it here. Okay, this one. Stay safe and healthy, but I wouldn't be afraid of this one, nor would I be afraid of myself. It's if I need this to pass, it's gonna pass, but I feel like this one will not have its focus on you, because even though it has like frightening eyes and his behavior, or he's intimidating, but just remember about me, this one, is that I'm stuck in my own shadow. Okay, I'm stuck in my maze. I'm still confused. I'm still more like unstable, unfortunately, even though my devil card is not really this. It's more like grounded in reality, because it's the ether. Like I'm saying ether, but it's the material part. It's material. It's material, right? But this one is not connecting with the soul. It's connecting with the matter, the dark shadow part. Okay, hence why it doesn't have its own awareness. So whatever he does, he's still stuck in himself. He's delusional, he's more unstable, he's still stuck. No matter how dangerous he seems, this one, I feel like I'm stuck again. So whatever I do, it comes back to me fast, this one, I might you might hear that I'm kind of like, I lost my balance and I did something. Or I lost my balance and I'm at the hospital again. Kind of stuff. Okay, so this one, I don't know, I'm not gonna meddle into this, but, we'll release it. Okay? Yeah, I'll release this. Okay, so this one, I'm done. I'm sorry, and take care. Okay, I will let this one go. Okay, So guys, this one, whoever chose the masquerade party, welcome to your reading. This one, for some part, I'm channeling also Bridgerton, if you know what I'm talking about. Bridgerton, with Benedict and his partner, I forgot, Sophie, I think. But this one, more than that, it's more scandalous, I feel like. Okay? So you want to know, the clear question technically here is that the person you have in your mind, or you're visualizing this period, does he or she have any intention connected to you? Well, I have the Death card here. So there's transformation for sure. And she's undressing. But if you look at, yeah, she's undressing. This could be many things. Just bear with me. I'm gonna take upright card, okay? Like, I'm gonna take the upright flow. Okay. Give me time, guys, okay? Like, this one, yeah, 5 of Swords. It's a scam, guys. I'm gonna say it's 18 plus, okay? So don't watch this. And the reason why is the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting how the Wheel of Fortune is described here. In the initial phase, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. In the middle section, we have the 6 of Swords upright. This is all happening in Venice, okay, guys? Okay. Below the deck, we have King of Cups. Very interesting. This is so funny. I'm saying funny, but it's like interesting. More than funny, it's interesting. What are my intentions? If I'm a woman here and you know it, that, you know, this is so fun. I'm sorry, this is so funny. I need to discern here 1 second. Like, okay, this is a younger woman. Okay, she's more in her 50s, let's say. I wouldn't give her in her 30s, but this one is 50s or 40s, okay? And the man is older here, okay? But it's Casanova's story again. And the reason why it's the Wheel of Fortune. And then the challenge is 5 of Swords. Okay. I'll give this several dynamics, okay? If we're dealing with an older man, and there's a younger woman, but she's not young. She's younger than the man, okay? We don't know how big of an age difference there is. I don't know which portion I'm talking to, okay? Like, which part, be it you're the elder man and you're dealing with a woman in her 40s, 50s. I don't think 30s are here. 40s, 50s. She's old too, considering to my age, you know, like, she's older than me. Listen, she herself is dead here. She represents death. Death is transformation. We're letting something go and we're going through a phase of transformation. We're no longer the same. It's like losing a part of ourselves. This is scandalous. Is it? How can I make this scandalous? The gender of the person who's watching me. Can I know? I'll ask it again. Give me an upright card. The gender of the viewer who's watching me. Is this a man or it's a woman that's watching me? I'm the reader. Okay, so this is an older man. Okay, this is an older man. And you don't see his face. You don't know what he looks like, perhaps. But he's older than you and you're pretty similar age gap. I mean, no, there's a big age gap between you and your person. And listen. Perhaps you don't want to hear this, but this is a man who's pretty old, okay? And he's ready to embrace death. And his intention is to embrace death humbly, okay? And why he's doing that is because he knows it's part of life, you know? He's at ease with it. He's okay with it. And his challenge is you know, the ego element, perhaps, or listen, this man or this woman, this man. I mean, he's ready to embrace that. He has nothing to hide. I mean, he's still a jigo, like, you know, like old habits, like, you know, old habits, you can't lose them, and, you know, like, you miss them somehow. You know, if he was a very good lover, or he was a man with a big, you know, like, sexual appetite, that kind of stuff, he reminisces over it for sure. But, you know, he's embraced his age, and he's embraced the part of life that he can't really escape. So in the initial phase, what his intentions were, not to be in a partner, like not to be in a third party, perhaps this one. In the present moment, there are some things he wishes to do, like little adventures and all that kind of stuff. And then in the near future, he's gonna okay. This one, it's a sad reading for me. But then again, who said it needs to be sad? Okay, so this one, if I'm the man here, okay, I'm pretty old in age, okay, I might have had good sexual appetite. I have, like, good memories. I loved many women. I slept with many women, be it I was married or not. Connected to you, I'm ready to embrace you wholeheartedly, this one. because I know I'm gonna die sooner or later. Okay, this one's clear like that. And why it's clear like that? Because I'm in flow. Like, I'm taking it easy. I'm going with the flow of my life. You know, it's like I've lived a big life. I did the things I wanted to. I don't have regrets, this one. And what more regret am I gonna get if a very beautiful woman like you is eager to sleep with me? So, you know, I'm just going with the flow, and there's no other person. I don't have a partner. And, you know, like, I want to have an adventure, and my intention is just to have an adventure before I'm gonna die. So my end goal technically is to communicate. And I mean, this one, it could be with you as it could be with brotels. You know, I'll go to a brotel, I'll spend my money on it, I communicate my needs, my taste, and then, like, when it comes to a woman, I'm gonna be the type that's gonna please the woman, kind of thing. Okay, so it's like that. If you're the woman here and I'm reading it about you, or it's about this man. I'm sorry, I'm talking about this man connected to you. So if you're the woman I'm gonna sleep with, or perhaps you're a woman I'm coming towards, it's like I just want to have a good death. You know, I'm flowing with it, and it's just like an old man's adventure before death. That's how I'm kind of approaching it. A bit. This is the main card. Okay? This is the main card I have, and then I have the reason why it's the Wheel of Fortune. But Wheel of Fortune is also life cycles. And death is part of a life cycle. And I wanted to not go like meta, like I want to go more metaphoric here, but the masculine figure even here looks a bit older, even though this one is not old. Okay, that's why I want to say I might give you two separate energies. So this one, let's say it was the old man. Okay, and you could be a woman closer to his age, but there's still a big age difference between you and him. Second energy could be I'm more younger, but connected to you, my intention is to transform. Why? Because it's part of life and I'm in the flow. So I want an adventure. I want to change those. I want to leave something behind connected to you. I want to have like a life-changing experience, perhaps. That's why I'm in Venice, or that's why I'm kind of participating to this masquerade party. Okay, we can go that way. We can go from the initial energy that I was talking about. That's why you chose the pile. I want to have like a new beginning. I want to leave my old past self behind. That's why I'm coming to this scandalous event. Perhaps it's my first time. Could be. But I'm in flow with it. So my challenge connected to you, or connected to this, connected to you, is not to ego trip a bit. What is the Five of Swords connected to as a challenge? Okay. I'm gonna go in the form of not to expect a lot. Yeah, not to expect a lot, because I'm kind of... Not to expect a lot. We're gonna keep it that way. That's my challenge connected to you. And in the initial phase, my intention was not to go in bed with more than one person. So this one, my intention is not to have a threesome. I'm not into threesome. If I'm a man here. Or I could also be a woman. But I don't want extra people in the relationship. This one. I'm a more one-on-one type of man or woman. Okay? And in the initial phase, when it came to you, I wanted to kind of get you on a gondola, or like this one, whatever happened, my intention was to be alone with you. Okay, so be it we went in a car, any transportation element, and whatever happened in the car or in the transportation, what do you call it? I like car, gondola, whatever it was. Okay, you guys went in limousine or something of the sort. In the near future, technically my intention till the end was to communicate to you that I could be patient, but I wanna kind of come down on you. Okay, so this one, in some way, he was holding on to you, okay, and he was pretty interested in you from the start, but he wanted to transform, hence why he was in that event. And the reason why it was like that, because it's, you know, it was fated. We can go that way. But the Wheel of Fortune means that it could have been fated, or it's cycle of life, or it's his karmic cycle. In this time, he wants to just do something different than usual and, you know, transform completely. And his main intention, or his main challenge, was not to expect a lot. But just so you know, his main intention from the start was not to be in a threesome. His main intention was to leave with you and communicate that he wanted to have an exchange, but he wanted to kind of come down, and he was more like an ass type of person. Okay, this one, it's a more one-on-one type of person. It's more a person that likes to please his partners, and he does like to satisfy a woman. Okay, like that. That's his intention. We could also go in the form of his intention was to transform, but connected to you, he had his one night stand. But this one you'll know. Okay, so this one, it could be the same energy as the second energy I expressed, but you might be one person. I kind of went and I had like a one night stand on an adventure in a gondola. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Okay, just correct me if I'm saying it wrong, guys. Or in a car or in a limousine. We were alone, okay, and we had something going on. But my intention is also go to a brothel, because this seems like a brothel, and go find myself another woman I can sleep with. But I feel like this is all happening with you because the question was for you. But it could also be that this person either doesn't like threesomes, doesn't mind changing the girl or the woman he's sleeping with from one day to the other, or in some way from the start, my intention was on you. I wanted to transform, connect with you. I was in flow, so I felt like you and I float together, connected to our vibe, and we were able to communicate properly, etc. And my challenge was to, you know, make this happen, make this change happen, or it was meant to happen anyways. What's my... Because this is... If it's supposed to happen, what am I... Okay, so love secret. Yeah, this one... I might be the more mysterious type of man. Okay, so this one, it could be that you didn't see my face as you might see my face, but I have certain doubts in my head. Okay, guys, just 1 second. You have love secret and you have waiting, and I have 7 of pentacles here. What's this man's real intention? Can you give me another card with the devil card, please? Give me a card that will explain to me. I'm open to understand. So we have the Six of Wands, but this is in reverse. Then I have the Queen of Cups, but in reverse. Then I have the Chariot card in reverse. I have the Sun card upright. I have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This one, it's not a partnership this man is searching for. Okay? So I'm not searching to be in a partnership. I'm not searching to be in love. It's clear. I got it. This one, I want to transform as a man. So I came to this event because I wanted to change. Be it a scandalous event, be it a secretive event, be it it's a sexual event. You know, those kind of conventions that are kind of linked with BDSM and all that kind of stuff, as it's not really BDSM focused. It's more like a brothel. It's more sophisticated. We're talking more like exclusive prostitutes and all that kind of stuff, but we'll say escorts to keep it more harmonious. This is the type of man perhaps that is in love with a woman, okay? And he was in love with the woman for a long time, okay? And he wasn't able to get over it, so hence why today or this day or whenever this happened, okay, he came to get him change. He needed to change. And he wants to go very slowly at this. If he's kind of entertaining or he's having like sexual activities with you or with a person or with other people, it's because he's exploring things, but he wants to learn about himself, and he wants to shed light and choose his own happiness. Okay, so this one, in some way, perhaps he might have had a very sad love life or a very difficult one or an unfulfilled one. Okay, so I don't know what the story is behind it, but his intention is to change. Okay, he wants to change. He wants things to change. Okay. And he might be very, very internal or very, very receptive or very empathic. Okay, somehow. But connected to or connected to this whole situation is he wants to change. So he's seeking the experience more than relationships. This one. Okay? And he's going in the flow, you know, like he's flowing with it and he's learning, he's curious about it, but he's not in a hurry. Whoever this man or this woman is. And I don't think they have intentions of being in a relationship. You can discover more with them. But this is a very mysterious personality. Okay? I feel like they're mysterious. You know, they come off very mysterious, this woman or this man. And if this is more like a woman, perhaps she... Like, if I'm a woman here and you're a man watching, and you're older than me, let's say, way older than me, what's my intention is to transform, is to go through this phase. Okay, so it's in some way I've embraced the fate element connected to you, and I'm showing up naked and showing you my truth. Okay, so at the end, you and I are gonna die anyway, so what's this question about difference in ages kind of thing? Perhaps if you're no, then this one is really interested and wants to sleep with you, and they're flowing with it. Their challenge is not to ego trip, it's not to expect a lot from you. And why they're doing it? Because it's fated, or they're following their intuition. It could also be it. In the initial phase, I don't want to be in a third party situation with you, hence why perhaps nothing happened. in the initial, or my intention was not to interfere in this third party, or I don't want to be in third party, or I don't want to have a threesome with you. Okay, so I'm more like a one-on-one type of person. In the middle section with the Six of Swords, it could also be the real meaning. If we didn't have like a little quickie, or we didn't have a one-night stand in your car, or in a gondola, or wherever transportation method that was private that you had, and you wanted me alone with you, if that scenario did not happen, I'm gonna go in the form of with the Six of Swords. In some ways, I wanted to let it go of this relationship, perhaps because I needed to transform, or this relationship intention in my life was to transform. And then in the near future with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, in some ways I want to communicate with you that I'm patient, or I can be patient, or I'll be patient, but I'm flowing with it. So I'm being patient with you nonetheless. Even though there's transformation that happened, even though I had to be more vulnerable, I was vulnerable. If I needed to let you go, I'll let you go. If I don't want to be in a I don't want to be in a third party relationship. So I don't know if you're a married man here or not, but I went with the flow. I'm still going with the flow, and I will still communicate with you. My intention is to still communicate with you and to still be patient with you. Okay, so nothing changed really. It's just that they transformed. They showed you their truth, or they kind of, I mean, sometimes, you know, when an eye contact can be very intimate, it's like you're feeling like you see a soul to soul kind of dynamic, and that also in itself could be a life transforming experience. But if there was love there, there's still love there, and if there's flow there, it's still gonna flow. Regardless of if you're in a relationship or not, if there's a big age difference or not. The important thing is this one has definitely decided that if you were in a relationship, you're married, or you're still with a partner, there's no divorce, there's a family, I will not enter in a third party relationship with you. So I'm not gonna cause a scene or be an affair. If I'm decided not to cause a scene or not have an affair, I'm gonna let you go on it or not, regardless of I do have intimacy with you, or I have love energy connect to you. And then in the near future, things are still gonna flow, because I decided my intention is to talk with you, communicate with you, and be patient with you. Okay, so if I'm talking to a man here, watching for a woman, kind of thing. Okay, so you'll know. Now, the advice for the viewer, be it you're the woman or you're the man here, wherever you go, go with all your heart, Confucius. So this card is here to let you know that you are entering a shift in your awareness and are elevating beyond your usual point of view into a space of transcendence. You will begin to see the forest through the trees. Things that always looked one way might start to look a little different now. The paradox will flirt with you, and you'll respond in kind. What was once big is now small, and what is small will seem enormous. And you'll need a speeding up of signs in the physical and dream realm. Please pay attention. So you'll see a speeding up of signs in the physical and dream realm. Please pay attention. And transcending isn't always comfortable. It can sometimes feel alarming, painful, and overwhelming. Rest assured that you're supported through the shift. Okay, mantra. I embody the energy of transcendence in heart, spirit, and mind. I trust all signs and embrace the new energies I continue to find. Okay? Best of luck. Take care. See you again. Now, deck 6, whoever chose Tarot Sexual Magic, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So those who chose the condom, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all well. So let us see what your person, what their intentions are connected to. Five of Wands in reverse, guys. So I'm not going to be watching you. Flirt with another person. What's the vibe I go in? I had ideation in reverse. Okay. Let me create the Celtic spread and then I'll tell you. My challenge is not to surrender to the love connected to you. Six of Cups in reverse. The reason why it's that way, I have reverse cards here with the condom person. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And then Six of Pentacles in reverse. And in the near future, Ace of Wands, but in reverse. This one, well, okay. If you thought I cared about you, I didn't. If we slept together, that was gratifying enough. And I don't plan on seeing you again. I don't plan on reuniting with you. I don't plan on watching you, talking with you, seeing you flirt with other guys in front of me. Why? Because I'm not stuck in memories here, this one, so I don't know how the lovemaking was, but even if it was lovemaking or it was sex, let's say it was just for that, okay? So this one, there's no real element of wishing to tame you, be tamed by you kind of stuff, okay, guys? This one, it's more about the person liberating itself from the situation completely. From start to bottom, I feel like this one was already like with the intention I just want I send and bye-bye, you know? Or like, I don't know, like this one I feel very disconnected somehow. My intention is not to watch you, okay? Like, I'm not gonna watch you flirt with other people. I'm not gonna watch you sleep with other people. Why? Because I don't have fond memories, this one. I don't have fond memories. Yeah, this is like a person who might not have good memories with you. I don't know what happened, but somehow this one's not interested. Not easy for me to say. It's just like I don't have good memories, and like I'm not nostalgic with them, and my challenge is not to kind of surrender to the love. This one. I don't know what you did. This one. It's either your behavior in the past was not pleasant, or even if they did tolerate it in the past, they don't need to tolerate it now. That's the assumption I'm having. I'll be the person in front of you, okay? Perhaps you might not like this, but I'll be the person in front of you, okay? Like, I'm embodying the person. I don't have ideas about you, nor am I fantasizing, nor am I thinking of you. Okay, I don't want to see you, I don't want to watch you, and if you're flirting, you're talking with girls, or you're sleeping around, or you're enchanting a whole room, I don't give a shit about it because I don't want to watch. My intention is not to watch you. Why am I doing that? Because when I was there in that room, I don't have fond memories. You're not like a person I have fond memories with. It's either you bullied me, you frowned at my face, you didn't acknowledge me, you weren't interested in communicating with me, kind of stuff. And even if we did have like a relationship, you didn't treat me well, kind of stuff. So I'm not cherishing the memories that I had with you. I don't have good memories connected to you. And my challenge here is not to surrender to love, but this one, not to surrender to you perhaps, or like not want to start new if you have intentions of starting new connected to me. And the initial phase, when you kind of gave me attention, or you slept with me, this one perhaps, if I slept with you, it was pretty gratifying, but like my main intention, be it I slept with you or I didn't, I was easygoing with that or I wasn't. I don't have plans on interacting with you, exchanging kind of stuff, and then in the near future, I don't want to have a union with you. That's it, guys. Okay, so this is what the condom person intention was. Okay, this one, if you had a more loving, lovey-dovey kind of dynamics too, perhaps it would have been it. Okay, but because you didn't have a lovey-dovey, cutesy kind of experience with them, it's not working out well. That's what. You didn't spoon with me. I mean, this one, I don't know, like, this one, it is what it is, okay? I have no other way of reading it. You'll know if it resonated or it didn't. These are my intentions. I like my partner to kiss me, observe my face, you know, smile, be quirky with me, kind of stuff. If you weren't able to do any of those in the relationship, be you're a girl or a guy, this could be interchangeable too. It just didn't. It wasn't like, I don't know, something about it is not encrypted in my memory. You know, it's something you love and you feel like you cherish it, it stays in your memory because it's precious to you. This one, what we had, wasn't really valuable. I don't know, it didn't have value. I'm approaching it like that. That's why I don't have fantasies, because I already tasted you perhaps, and I know how you treat me in the bedroom. It's not fun memories kind of thing. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. I don't know, like, who I'm reading this for. It's not funny, but I don't have good memories, this one. Just, okay. I apologize, guys. You know if it's the truth. You have to talk with the person. In person. Like, subtly. Obviously, don't go around believing what I'm saying. It's just, you have to discern. And face the person for who they are. Because it could be that it's the opposite. You know, like, tarot reading, this one, it's 1 out of 6. You know? I don't want to say you perform bad. I'm not saying that. It's just for this one, I don't have fun memories. Okay? My taste, perhaps, you weren't able to satisfy me. And that's not in your hands. That's in my hand. Like this, I need a person who can satisfy me. Right? You are not the person that satisfied me. That's it. You remove it from you. Because it's not about you only. It's about both of you. Right? Someone will obviously be okay with the way you behave in bed. And that person is fit for you, perhaps. It's not fit for them. Kind of thing. You know, and someone who's fit for them, it's not perhaps the type of person you are, or it's not the type of person you seek. Okay? So don't take it on yourself. Because I'm saying I don't have fond memories. Don't take it on yourself. Because you're going to be yourself anyways. So resolution is the advice. If you want to stay for the advice, just stay. If you don't want to, dude, welcome to leave. Guys, I'm sorry, okay? That's it. So you think you have won. What is light without dark? What are you without me? I am a part of you all. You can never defeat me. We are brothers eternal. Legend 1985. When contemplating the myths, stories, and tales of fantastical worlds throughout the human zeitgeist, we can see a common theme of resolution being found in the slaying of the dragon, the killing of the villain, or the death of the antagonist as the means to the end and the way to the happily ever after. Perhaps it would be boring if the realms of the fantastic didn't end with a battle scene or final boss. But how much of this programming has found its way into our subconscious minds? How does it affect our outlook on resolution of extreme conflict from the metaphorical and personal journey of life? The darkness of our times can often feel like a titan, a tentacular monster with arms that crush the human spirit, a boogeyman that hunts our greatest fears, an all-consuming nothing, a shadow looming and clouding hope for the future. How can one ever consider something so complex and titanic as the foreshadowing of future timelines yet unseen? How could we get to the top of our metaphoric Mount Doom to defeat Sauron? In J.R.R. Tolkien's book series, The Lord of the Ring, the protagonist hobbits show us that no matter how big or small you are, you can still be the hero of your story. Even the smallest form of life has the potential to change everything. Everything has the potential to change. Similarly, Atreyu, a young boy, saved Fantasia in Michael End's The Never-Ending Story. Just as for him, there is no easy answer to the epoch we are traversing. Because victory comes not from defeat, but from resolution, regeneration, and a greater revelation in how inextricably linked every form of life is. Light and dark are two sides of the same coin. Cycles may be destined to repeat there and back again. Instead of slaying our dragons, what if we perhaps learn to tame them, ride them, and guide them? What if we find the humanity in Dr. Frankenstein's monster without chasing it with a torch? Resolution not in defeat but in resolve. Allow the power of your imagination to be the element that has the potential to mold, shape, and guide what's next, what's yet to come, here and into the future. Mantra. I invoke the power of my imagination as a tool for ultimate manifestation. I resolve contrast and contradiction with the understanding that duality is but an illusion of the interconnected nature of all conditions. I appreciate my shadow and embrace my light. I know that love is a greater emotion than fear and fright. Okay? Be the hero in your own life. Okay? And it's all about resolution. Have the resolve to fix things if you wish to. But be the hero in your own life. Okay? That's it. That's all. And again, I apologize, guys. If it wasn't what you wanted to hear, please, by all means, confirm the truth with the person you're here for. And observe, okay, their behavior. Discern on your own, obviously. But the truth, they always show it. It's just you need to discern and observe properly. And follow your own intuition, your own center. And remember that another person is allowed the other space because you're dealing with another human being. Not a doll, not an object, a person. They have a soul, they have a personality, they have likes and dislikes. They don't just have a pussy or a phallic, okay? Yoni or a phallic. They don't have only those things. Okay, so if you have a tendency to sexualize a person or to sexualize yourself, start finding ways how to, perhaps not objectifying yourself or not objectifying other people. That could be like a practice you could include in your life. Start respecting yourself, taking care of yourself, and when you start the internal journey, it makes it more clearer. Things become more clearer because you start seeing the truth. You need to give other people space to be themselves. If you want to be yourself, then you need to allow yourself the space too. So it starts with you first. If you can give yourself space and you can provide at least the main things that you need for yourself, to yourself, that in itself will give you immense confidence in yourself. And with that confidence, you will also realize that you have gained experience because you are learning how to navigate your own compass. What do you need to take care of yourself? What do you need if you want to study something? You're curious about something, you want to change, so you can allow yourself the space, the vacation, the period, the time of the day to really do the things that matter to you. And the more you invest on it, the more you're going to realize that you're getting out of your comfort zone and that you're growing as a person. And when it comes to another person, if you want to share your life with them, then you also understand that if you didn't allow yourself space to grow, you're not going to be able to grow with another person. So for that person and you to grow, you need to give the relationship with this person space. But then again, you have to remember that you're a human being. You need your own space first, and you need to allow your partner their space so that both of you, with the compromising or will in the mutual will that you feel to be together, to invest more time in the relationship, you will both come together. That's what agreeing is about. it's not like being forced or being influenced, or like other people, your mom is telling you, oh, you need to create space to go see this guy because I'm matchmaking you with this guy, kind of thing. Even in a situation where it's arranged, it will work out if both people are able to allow themselves space to be who they are. And then if both are willing to consent to the partnership, they will do so, and things are going to flow very easy because both are going to agree to it, agree to nurture it, agree to make time for it, and make sure also that they have their own time, because you want to be as authentic as you can be in a relationship. Because if you show up as not being yourself, or at least not being true to yourself, how do you want to know if this partnership is genuinely good for you? And mind you, sometimes some people are not comfortable being authentic, but you showing up authentically is going to influence your person to show up authentically. And by them showing up authentically, at least you'll be able to see if you can agree on things. If you can't agree on things, then it means that there's not a real possibility to work out. Communication wise, because you can agree to work through the differences, but if authentically both of you are not feeling it, you are not gonna project your parents' wish of getting married into the relationship, because you want to get married to the person you want to get married to, right? If not, you're going to feel like your person is not really making you happy in the relationship, or the person is feeling like they're not satisfying you. If you made a decision, you consent to it, and it's both side mutual, that by all means, may you all be happy. You have the blessings of the world, like those who want it will happen. No matter how many people are against it, if you both want it and you deserve it and it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Okay, so that's it. That's all. I'll leave you on this, and take care, and I'll see you again. Okay, so if you want to do some energy exchange, you can have liked the video, disliked it, anything will do. Comment, subscribe, follow any of the people I've kind of like sharing, but follow them because you like them. Okay, if you didn't follow them or something, sorry you didn't follow me, you're watching me. Okay, that's it, that's all, and I'll see you again. Take care, bye.